Hi, everybody, and welcome to the long awaited market report. I'm going to give a report from the Bangkok show and the Hong Kong show. For those of you who are not in the market, the bottom line is this is the time to buy white diamonds because the prices are very, very low, and I think they've reached rock bottom. It's not going to go much less than it is now. Okay, so let's start. Bangkok show was very, very busy. A lot of overseas customers was very surprising. However, not a lot of invoices. People report that there were a lot of requests, demands. People take photos, send to their customers, but not a lot of customers bought on the table in Bangkok. That being said, the show in Bangkok is picking up. The visitors I spoke with said they are not going to come to Hong Kong because they like to go to Bangkok and source their gemstones from Bangkok. They said it's a much nicer city, better weather, etc., etc. So I predict that the Bangkok show is going to grow. The show in Bangkok is also not in Mung Ton Thani anymore. It's in Queen Sirikit on Silom on a beautiful new convention house. So I expect the show to grow much, much bigger in the coming years. Hong Kong show opened with not a lot of visitors, but on the second and third day, it was packed. Today it was packed with Chinese, Singaporean, Japanese, Filipino, a lot of overseas customers over here, Chinese mainlanders. Really was packed. We didn't have even time to breathe. We were always busy. I heard from the airport that it was also very busy. Now let's talk about the most important thing, prices. Let's start with emeralds. Emeralds prices went up a lot in the last year, but in the last few months, it seems like that the prices stabilized. I feel there is resistance from the Chinese customers not to pay higher prices. People don't buy for stock anymore. They just buy when they have demand. But again, Colombia and Emerald are stronger than the other, and they are very, very high priced compared to what it used to be last year. Therefore, it's pushing the Zambian prices a little bit up as well. I've seen some really nice goods coming from Zambia lately. On the rubies and sapphires arena, Burmese gemstones are still very high price, but the prices are not going down despite the low demand. The stupid decision of all the boutique houses not to buy Burmese has not softened the Burmese prices, but then again, it's harder to move Burmese gemstones. People stick to the prices, but there is much lower turnover. Recently, I've also seen a lot of transactions of Siam rubies. Seems like the prices of Siam rubies are climbing as the Thai wants to collect them back. If you have Siam rubies, maybe now is the time to sell. Sapphires. Sri Lankan prices dropped a little bit in the last few months. Very huge demand for Kashmir sapphires. The market for Kashmir sapphires is so hot. It has never been hotter. If you have a Kashmir sapphires, now is the time to sell. Now let's talk about diamonds. Demand for diamonds, fancy color or white, to be honest, decreased a lot. Not a lot of people buy diamonds, but therefore now is the opportunity to buy especially white diamonds. While the big Indian companies are not reducing their prices by much, you can find with small suppliers really, really good deals. I just found a really good deal for a 5 carat DIF, and my client is about to buy this stone. So if you were thinking to invest in white diamonds, now is the time. For fancy color, blue and pink diamonds are stable. The prices of the lower total items went up a little bit, while the prices for the higher value items softened a little bit. But still, if you want a nice, fine, gem quality, fancy color diamond, like important pink or blue, you will have to pay the price because the dealers are not softening their prices. Vintage, antique, and signed jewelry market is also booming, a lot of demand. You can notice it just by the turnover in the antique section. It was brim full today. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this market report. If you come to Hong Kong show to One Chai, please visit my booth CHH08. I have a lot of goods, a lot of gemstones, diamonds, vintage jewelry. Thank you for watching.